Hey y'all, it's Susan. Welcome back. If you've been here before, if you have not been here before, welcome. Doing something a little different today. I had mentioned that I wanted to practice some more watercolor art that I could turn into stickers or just use a glue stick and stick into my planners and stuff, or junk journal, whatever. And a couple of people asked me if I could do a video, and I will do a video with a process. Right now, I just want to show you what I'm using. This is what I've done. Let me scoop these over here, though. This is what I've done. And I use this little travel palette. I need to clean the sponge off the top of it. This little travel palette is from Walmart. They have them at Walmart. They have them at Hobby Lobby. They have different sizes of them. Some have fewer colors. Some have more colors. I like it because it can fold right up like that. This Velcros off to wash it. That's where I clean my brush. It Velcros off to wash it. And it does come with a water brush. But I have 2 more water brushes. I believe Mel sent these to me with some Happy Mail. And then my friend Christina gave me these when she gave me the palette. She gave me these and the paint palette and this book of watercolor paper. I like the watercolor paper. It's got a nice texture to it. However, it's 300 GSM. And so if you deal much with planners, you know 300 GSM is thick, thick, thick. So although it paints well, it's really not fun or easy to cut out. So I'll show you what I did on there first. And you see when I cut it out, it kind of curls up. I just was trying to do some different things. I've got some candy corn. Got a green apple. A fall tree. And some more candy corn. Y'all, it's all very primitive, and I know that. It's not for everybody. Some people like things that are more realistic looking. I like this. The spider, he's kind of wonky looking. And the blue pumpkin. And the leaf. And the ghost. So those are done on the, oops, and the spider web. I don't like how that turned out. I would redo the spider web, or else put the big spider on it over here maybe, or paint, like make a smaller spider like purple or something and stick on there, because I don't like how that looks on that side. So these are thick, and you can hear it, y'all. You hear how thick that is? So if you glue them into your planner, they do bulk up your pages some. I think all of these were done with the colored pencils, and then I went over them with the water brush. And then after it dried, I used a micron type pen to do some little outline and details. This one, I mixed several colors on top of each other to get this kind of orangey burgundy color. And then I went back and used the paint palette and added some little colored kind of dots to it. So that is how this turns out. But y'all, it's so hard to work with. It just really is. So I have a Stology that my friend Mel sent to me in a giveaway that I won on her channel. And I've heard such good things about Stology paper. I have not used the book for anything because it's not grid or lined, and I've been scared to do anything on it. Scared to write on it because I know that I won't be able to keep good lines, you know. So I thought, well, Stology is supposed to be such a good book. Let me see how that paper works. So this is a Stology plain notebook. No lines or grid. And it's thin, y'all. I don't even know what the GSM is for Stalogy. It's thin. But look at how these turned out. I did some fall flowers. This ghost, I experimented with doing the purple watercolor pencil. And then after it dried, instead of using black, like on this one, I used a purple acrylic pen. These are older ones that I had done. Just little, very elementary art kind of things. But these I did today. The green apple, I like the way that turned out. And y'all, it's so much easier to cut out. The little coffee cup. I was thinking about coffee because on the last Wednesday loop group this week, the theme is coffee. And I thought, oh, I could use some coffee washi and make some things of my own maybe to use. So this is what I've done. And y'all, I am going to do some videos with the process. I may start working on Christmas things though, so that if it's something you're interested in trying, you have time to get the supplies and do a little work and build your confidence before Christmas. Love how this turned out. I really do. I usually paint these flowers in pink and white. Love the dark orange and the peachy color, and then I added some white acrylic. Love how that turned out. This is the orange watercolor pencil. I colored really lightly and then went over it with the water brush. And so I got a really pale color. Y'all, that makes me laugh. The pig just, I couldn't help it. This is when I was experimenting with using the Crayola fine tip markers to outline and add detail instead of using the black pen. Didn't do any dark outline here because I wanted the colors to be more true, if that makes sense. Didn't do anything on here or there. I'll probably go back with a brown pen or the black pen. I don't know yet which one, but I just wanted to show y'all a little bit. The Stalogy paper does curl up, but if you're going to glue it down, then you could press it in a book to flatten it out. But I have a Xyron machine that you can run small things through and they become stickers. And running that through the adhesive would make it flatten out, I think. Anyway, I just want to give y'all a little update on what I've been doing. Not my favorite. That's cute, but not my favorite. This is a favorite. Love the pumpkin, the coffee beans. This one is not anything really special. I like the tree. And the little keep out sign. Like those. This leaf turned out cool because it's orange and gold and green and brown. And the gray ghost is fun. The blue pumpkin. The candy corn's cute. But anyway, I just want to share those with y'all. If you are a more experienced watercolor artist, please let me know what kind of medium you use. And have you ever tried the Stalogy paper? I love how these turned out on the Stalogy paper. I like the way the colors look. I like that the paper stays smooth after you wet it. You know, some paper has more tooth to it. It's not real smooth. And when you wet it, it kind of balls up. It gets like a rough texture. The Stalogy paper did not do that. It stays really smooth. And you see the paint didn't bleed through. The acrylic markers didn't bleed through. So I'm really happy with how that looks. I just want to show y'all what I was working on today. I will be back later this week. Like I said, Wednesday is our last Wednesday loop group video, and the theme is coffee. So come back and check that. The first one starts at noon, and you'll watch the first one you go to will be linked to the next one. Then you watch that video. Click on the link to the next video. I'm not sure how many we have this time. Usually about 8 or 10. So you can get some really good ideas and see a lot of different interpretations of a coffee theme layout. Some people do a daily spread. Some people do the month on 2-page spread. Some people do a weekly spread. So come back Wednesday, take a look at that. Tomorrow I will be uploading a couple of videos. I've got to decorate in my memory keeper. I've got to decorate in my LV personal planner. I've got to decorate in my retro vibes planner. So I've got a lot of catching up to do, but I wanted to show y'all what I was working on today and get some feedback. If there's something specific you want to see me paint, let me know and I will practice on that some, and then I will be uploading another video in the future. Thank you for watching. Give me a thumbs up or a comment. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and hit the notification bell. I appreciate y'all watching, and y'all have a great rest of your weekend.